I think not to eat any. Blast it off prematurely.
We are
The Three Guys Rant.
Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
I already feel dirty. Call us at 855-693-GUYS.
And if you didn't understand that, let me try to do it in English, because that was Puerto Rican. You are listening to The Three Guys Rant. 855-69-3-GUYS. That's 693-4896.
693?
I love me some Three Guys.
¿Ya llegamos?
Ya llegué.
All right, we are The Three Guys Rant on, hold on, I think I got it right this time, NBC News Radio, KCAA, 1050 AM.
I just have one question.
What's that?
Did you actually write that down?
You know what's funny is the announcer who was on before me, he said it, and I'm like, damn it, I got to get it right this time, man. We've only been on for 4 months, and I still screw it up. So my apologies to the station, to the listeners that are driving home. Once again, I will say my disclaimer is the same every week.
What about the...
Wait. My disclaimer is do not crash your vehicle. This is drive time. No, this is real. We are the
Did you
Three
say
Guys
drive
Rant.
time or drag time?
Drive time.
Well, I thought you said drag time
No,
because Arvin
man.
walked
So
in.
while
I was going to say, we're not talking about what you do in your
While
spare
you're
time,
sitting
man.
on the 57, the 91, the 215, the 60, where they all come together, and right now all you're hearing is the sweet, warm melodies of my voice.
I just have one question.
No, you're not in hell. This is real.
You're listening to all the people, all the inhaling of meth pipes.
Where exactly do the 60, the 57, the 15, and the 215 all meet at?
Hey, bro, over in the 909 somewhere, there's like this whole, when I live
That's exactly what the 909 is a hole.
Once again, I'm simply saying that this is something that, I lost my whole train of thought on that one, and you would swear that I'm one of the ones on the meth.
You lost
Alan,
your
he's
whole-
already on line one? Oh, he's early. Okay, well, you know what? Well,
Who's early?
Nick. We had Nick from dudesfood.com.
I'm not even sure who that is. I just flew in from out of town, so my arms are tired. I'm just playing catch up right now.
You were out of time. You were in the 909.
I was in the 909. I've been in the 909 for the last 3 days or so doing. It's funny how I'm doing a Three Guys Rant tour, and it's only one guy out there.
And you know what's funny? That you look like you belong in the 909.
I actually do. Again, that's what happens when I've been out there for the last couple days.
Real quick, I screwed up the website. I don't want to insult Nick. It is dude, foods.com. Arvin,
Dude Foods.
Arvin, you're gonna love this.
Well, I see a picture of a big burger.
Hey, Alan,
Arvin-
tell him to hold on. We're gonna break for 1 separate second.
He's gonna love it because he loves old dudes.
Well, he can hear me. Okay, great. We're gonna pick him up. But I didn't. Yeah, okay. Anyway, what you're gonna love about this guy? Last night I was doing some surfing as I was watching a movie with the missus.
Really?
'Cause I was multi-
Now, were you the surfboard or were you on the surfboard?
Nah, baby, come on now. I was body surfing. But anyway, when I was looking, I came across the mother of all sites.
And somehow I think it's food related.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Xvideos.com?
I'm sorry,
Xvideos.com?
son. There's not a porn person in the world that can compete with my boy Nick. Okay, we haven't. I see, and I'm waiting to hear his voice because all I've seen is his picture. But I want you to know
Dude,
that.
well, hold on. Normally it's Arvin with the
No,
man crush.
no.
But now you're in love with a meaty dude.
Dude, this man and what he does with bacon.
He just said
good
meaty
Lord.
dude.
Meaty dude. You can call him whatever you want. There are pictures of him at the Heart Attack Grill. And on. So in the second segment, after the break, we're going to pick up Nick. And let me tell you, the stuff that he has on his site is just spectacular. I was so glad Arvin made
Is it food porn?
You know what, brother? That's the best way to put it. I mean, I needed some private
Because
time.
I see a lot of meat between
My
those buns,
nipples,
man.
my nipples were sharp last night. It was like I was in the Arctic. It was rough. So,
Wow.
let's talk about some.
And I think the on-air light just went off.
So
Hey, did the on-air light go off, or did they cancel our feed?
did your nipples scratch the guy you were surfing on?
Hey now. Okay, we'll come back to that.
Last time that happened, I was boogie boarding, but that's a whole different thing. I don't know what you were doing last night.
Is
Phil.
that why your back is so scratched up, Arvin?
So,
Come on, man. Put some lotion on that
This
thing.
past weekend was Memorial Day. Okay, and you know what's funny is Mike says so few words, and
we like it that way.
No. Granted, we don't mind it that way. But what's so funny is I don't really ever go on Facebook. But it was Memorial Day, and I wanted to see who posted about the site, or was somebody upset that we didn't do our Monday show, or see if anybody cared.
And there was a ton of people upset.
All three of them.
I'm sorry, did you check somewhere that I missed? Because I came across nothing.
So anyway, I was laughing because, there's all these people posting what they're doing for Memorial Day, talking about how they're going to barbecue and they're going to have carne asada and they're going to the beach and they're with family. And then, of course, you got the 2 or 3 losers in there who should just off themselves anyway. Oh, my wife hates me, or oh, my kids hate me, or oh, nobody loves me. And then deep, deep, deep in the mix is Mr. Wounded Warrior himself. And he's got this stark picture, and right in the middle of it, the only thing that was missing was the vulgarities and the explicitives that come from my Boricua brother. But he posted a picture along the lines that said, "Hey, morons, today is not National Barbecue Day."
I hate to correct you there, sir.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
That wasn't him.
who
You
was
see?
it?
Yeah, I'm getting accused of your nonsense, man.
Who was it?
That was me posting it on his page.
Oh, that shows you how bad I am on Facebook. No, but I thought, okay, see,
I went out of my way to make sure that went up on his wall.
I was going to give him props.
Which was good.
No.
That was a good posting.
I know it was, but you know why he didn't see it? Because he was actually barbecuing because he thought it was National Barbecue Day.
I did not barbecue on Memorial Day.
Arvin posted that?
I posted it.
You actually posted something that represented the brother?
Well, it wasn't for him, but I mean, it was for his kind, the military kind, not the Puerto Rican side.
Okay, I got to say, though, where I was going with it, sorry, brother, you don't get the love now. It goes over to Mr. Ochoa. I was moved by that because as I was reading the stupidity and the insanity of what people write on Facebook, and I saw that, I was like, you know what? That's a damn good statement, man. I'm proud of Mikey for getting that out there.
There was a lot of posts about that. People making a lot of posts about what Memorial Day really is about.
See, and what's funny is I didn't want to read any further because every time I read comments, it just aggravates me. And I really didn't want to start posting, go F yourself. Because the only thing I would have posted was, no, I didn't read any of them. You should all go F yourself. I don't care what you posted. I'm not into it, but I didn't want to go down that road.
Why not, man? That's a good road to travel on.
That is the road that Mikey's on 24/7.
That's my favorite road.
All right, so I was saying the week started off, wow, I'm sorry, Arvin. I thought it was Mike that did it.
Yeah, Mikey isn't that intelligent.
Okay, so we're gonna move past that. The other outstanding things that have happened since Memorial Day, for those of you that live on the West Coast and care, the LA Kings pulled it out in Game 7.
Yep.
They pulled it out?
They pulled it out, baby.
I get in trouble when I do that.
That's because you do it in kids' playgrounds. I've told you. You got to
So,
stay.
what does that mean for the LA fans? Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is
Game 1,
California time. Game 1 against the Blackhawks.
Oh, it's a Stanley Cup, right?
Stanley Cup, baby.
I thought it was Detroit.
No, dude,
I thought
World
it was
Cup,
Detroit.
man. Where you been?
The World Cup?
World Cup.
So, we're quite excited, man. I'm just saying, for
Well,
LA.
I'm glad there's an LA team in LA that's doing something.
What's funny is,
Because everybody else is asleep.
well, what I was going to go with it is that this week,
No. They're at home watching the playoffs.
in the 909 right now, our brethren out there that's listening to us, it's projected to be 101 on Saturday for them. So, guys, that means you can save some gas. You can cook the crack outside. Just get a couple of parabolic mirrors and some reflectors, and you can get the right heat mix. I've seen it done.
I really am waiting for the death threats to start rolling in one day.
And remember, that was Arvin.
No.
at
That was not me.
RantRadioNetwork.com.
That was not me. That was not me. Look, I have enough crazies in my life I got to deal with. Don't add any more to it.
All right. So the other thing I wanted to touch on quickly before I turn it over to you boys and let loose was right now in the booth we have Julio, and Julio could
Which is AKA the Chihuahua on the dashboard of the Toyota Corolla.
right. What's funny is I never realized how homophobic Julio is. So he was out doing.
You know what that makes him?
I'm sorry.
Gay. He just hasn't come out of the closet yet.
I thought you were going to call him mas puto, but
That's a given.
what happened was, hey, they're filling each other up in the booth.
Look at him. He's already playing with his nipples over there.
You know what? We have to get a camera in there at one
We
point.
really
man,
do, so we
'cause-
can broadcast it. So if you're not streaming right now, if you are, all you're seeing is the three
Whoa!
beautiful
I just saw somebody's head go down. I don't even want to know what's going on back there.
the three beautiful gentlemen that are there in the front. But
That'd be us.
that'd be us. And so over the weekend, Julio's making fun of me because there was a lot of testosterone going on. We saw Iron Man 3. Okay, I spent a lot of time at the movies.
I'm waiting for this to come full circle
Saw
because
Star
I
Trek.
said all this stuff about a month back.
I saw Star Trek. Yeah, but you're not as
Hey, I shoot him off the hip, man. There's
you
no
shoot from the
elegance,
hip.
man.
Okay, saw Fast and Furious 6.
Which was great.
That was outstanding.
Can't wait for 7.
So after we saw that, the missus wanted to see Behind the Candelabra. All right, so I'm secure in my masculinity.
She wanted you to do what?
She wanted us to watch the biopic or the biopic about Liberace.
Oh, okay.
Now,
What is a candelabra?
it's that thing they put, that looks like a lamp with the candles. It's just like a candle stand.
Like the Jewish thing?
Well, that's not a candelabra, but okay, it's a more ornate version of that.
What's the Jewish thing called?
The aura?
Menorah.
Menorah.
I was close.
I was waiting for him to say the Torah,
Okay.
but okay. So we watched that. Now, Michael Douglas played Liberace, and Matt Damon from the Born Identity series, correct?
Yep.
All three of them. Who's he's a macho guy.
All
Right.
three of them. You've only said two names.
No, all three of the Born
The
Identities.
movies.
Oh.
Okay, stay with the program, bro. Stay
I'm
with the
trying,
program.
man. It's been a long couple
I thought
days.
Julio could understand when Matt Damon was going to play Liberace's lover. Well, apparently Julio's not confident in his sexuality because the big ears that he has, he was picturing Michael Douglas grabbing those big ears and doing filthy things to him. Because he starts texting me how he's throwing up in his mouth watching this movie while he's driving. Now, first of all,
Okay, hold on. What? He was watching a movie while he was driving?
apparently he's got a special copy that he downloaded that he could watch on his phone, so we're going to leave that alone. But
But he was watching it while driving. You're not supposed to text or take calls
He was
while
the
driving.
passenger. Apparently he was the passenger. of the
Hence
movie.
Yeah.
the reason we have so many accidents in California.
All right.
He was the passenger. But it was so funny.
was
to get
writing
the
cherry.
text from him because he was so bothered by it that he was sending me very verbose and what's the word I'm looking for? There was a lot of explicitives. He was cussing me out via text.
Mariconadas.
There you go,
That's what you're
mariconada.
saying.
So he was trying to reassert his manhood.
I do got to say,
Then reassert implies that he's already asserted his manhood, and that hasn't been demonstrated yet.
I'm just saying that for those of you out there, if you really, really want to have a good time with your friends, make them watch Behind the Candelabra.
And if you see us on remote or something like that, you see Julio, just pinch his ass and see his reaction.
Now the funny thing is I've seen. Well, we'll get to it quickly. I saw the movie. I thought it was a very small window into Liberace's life, but I do know that the boyfriend's name was Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been with Julio for the last couple of days, and out of his mouth, he says, "You know what? I started calling him Scotty just to mess with him." He's like, "Well, you know what? I would rather have you call me Scotty than Putito." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
So,
Julio? Julio?
Yeah, Julio's running now.
yeah, he's
Scotty,
just,
huh? Scotty. All right.
That's going to be his new name now?
That's his new name. Julio's new name is Scotty.
I would love to taste you.
How to quit you.
So,
I wish I knew how to quit you.
but then what does that make you if you two have been spending a lot of time together, so are you Liberace?
Hey, I needed a roadie to go
All
with
right.
me.
We're going to the
All
break.
right.
When we come back, we're going to talk to dudefoods.com Nick, and he's going to talk to us about bacon. Stick around. This is the Three Guys Rant on KCAA 1050 News Radio. I screwed that all up. We'll be right back.
Transmitiendo en vivo en Los Ángeles y alrededor del mundo. Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The Three Guys Rant.
We are the Three Guys Rant, coming to you live every Thursday from 5 to 6.
You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's, the other
really-
one's illiterate.
You really should listen, and you never know what's gonna happen.
855-69-3-GUYS, G-U-Y-S, and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Hi, I'm Paul Lane, host of the KCAA Morning Show, and I'd like to take a few seconds to tell you about pollen bursts. You may not know, but I've been confined to a wheelchair for over 20 years, and I've always looked for ways to increase my energy, mental clarity, and just feel good. Well, I found it in pollen bursts. It's natural, delicious, and easy to take, and I think you should try some too. To find out more, email me at paul@kcaaradio.com. That's paul@kcaaradio.com. Hey, join me so we can burst together.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concept, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And you can listen to us every Thursday at 2 p.m. right here on KCAA Radio. What do we talk about, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
And we dance a whole lot. In fact, if you want to watch us every day, you can go to AaronandKellyLive.com. That's AaronandKellyLive.com.
Check it out.
Streaming live from Los Angeles, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
Nick, are you with us?
There we go.
Now we're back from the break.
Now we're back from the break.
Hey, she says starts now. Nick, are you with us?
Yeah, I can't hear you that well, but I'm here.
You can't hear me that well? Hold on, we'll have him fix that. How about now?
It's a little better, yeah.
Okay. Now I got a question. They just Alan on the big board. He said, so your last name is Chipman?
Yep.
Oh man. Okay, so you're Nick Chipman of DudeFoods.com.
DudeFoods.com.
Okay, and I got to tell you, Arvin. I'm sorry, Arvin, but you can no longer be number one on my speed dial. Okay.
You know what? I'm honored I wasn't even number one.
You were number one because you were my man crush a week ago.
So you haven't even met this guy, and you already have his phone on your speed dial?
Son, the pictures that he has up beat any of the porn links you ever sent me.
All right.
Okay?
You know what?
And I found Nick by accident because I think I was on the Chive or I was on something else bouncing around, just bored last night, and up comes a picture. Alan, do you have the picture of the taco?
You know what? That's usually how things go horribly wrong when you're just bouncing around on the internet.
I'm just saying. So I came across.
So you call it a taco too?
Well, what's funny is no.
Oh.
It's not the kind of taco you're thinking. It's not the pink taco.
Okay.
Well, this is pink, but Nick created a bacon weave taco shell.
I'm gonna leave that alone because when you say weave, I don't want people to think there's racism going on in the room.
Nick, there it is. There, look at that.
Holy
look
crap.
at that picture. Okay,
man, that looks
Nick, if you're streaming or
fantastic.
anybody who's streaming right now, you're going to be able to see what we're looking at. And I'm telling you that when I saw that picture, my first instinct was, how do I reach out and get a hold of Nick?
Now, all I'm going to say is last night when you were actually looking through Nick's website, I had to come by your house and I had to ask you something, so I came by. And I don't know if you noticed, but I took pictures of how excited you were. Alan, do you have that picture?
Wow. You were excited.
Son of a gun, dude. My zone diet's working good. I look good in that pink tutu. Anyway, Nick, we got you on the line. Talk to us. Tell us why, and again, don't get me wrong, I love the fascination, but why the fascination with bacon?
I mean, why not? Bacon's amazing. You know, you can do so much with it. I mean, some people think, you know, they're only eating it with their scrambled eggs with breakfast. Why not make a tortilla out of it? Make a quesadilla or make a taco out of it? Why not, you know, wrap it around anything you can? I made a mac and cheese pie one time where I made the entire crust out of bacon and had a bacon lattice top on the top of it. So it looked like an actual pie, but just the crust was bacon. I mean, you know, people say why? I say why not?
Wow.
Now, Nick, I gotta agree. If my woman was made out of bacon, I'd eat her all the time. Wait, was that too far?
Wow, you're going to get beat when you get home. So I guess the other question I was going to ask you, Nick, is that, I mean, again, I agree with you. Why not bacon? How does one start a food blog? And it I mean, because it looked like you had a couple of other items on there, but somehow everything comes back to bacon.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely the stuff with bacon definitely just goes over really well. So there's obviously a ton of other bacon lovers out there. I mean, anything deep fried or anything with bacon always seems to go over pretty well. You know, I'll be on a random website like how you came across it. I'll just be on a random website and see a picture of something I made. And, you know, they're not necessarily always crediting me, but it's just funny, you know, going around the internet and seeing my stuff all over the place.
Now, Nick, are you in California, Nick?
No, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
So
you
you're
get
a cheese.
you get good, really good cheese out there too.
Well, and I got
What
to
was
tell you,
You get the good cheese out there.
Oh, definitely, yeah, the best cheese.
Now, and I know Phil wants to ask you something, so I'll make my questions quick. First off, I'm impressed because the picture that I don't know if you're actually seeing the live video stream, Nick, but we have we have a picture of you, your information, your website, all that on the actual stream.
Let me just tell you what they are because I read about all of them. That's the bacon Reuben.
Wow, you
really
took time.
I'm telling you, I took time on this site. That was the bacon Reuben. The previous one that I'd like Nick to talk about is his bacon grilled cheese. He didn't want to waste any room for bacon.
Oh,
so
the bacon weave grilled cheese?
The bacon grilled cheese.
I mean, like, the bacon weave is a pretty versatile thing. You can pretty much use it for whatever you want. Bacon weave grilled cheese, I just made a couple bacon weaves, threw some cheese between it, melted it like you would with the normal grilled cheese, but instead of biting through bread, you're biting through crispy bacon to get to the cheese.
That sounds delicious.
And it looks delicious.
So I'm sorry, Phil. When you were done with his website, did you smoke a cigarette and just roll over and fall asleep?
Brother, I damn near did. And then what made it worse?
He just rolled over and said, "Nick, your turn."
I'm telling you what. So then, as I'm looking through, he's got the About Me page on his site. Again,
he's got a page about you already?
Yeah, baby, about me. At dudefoods.com. There's a picture. Now, which Heart Attack Grill did you go to?
The one in Las Vegas. I think the one in Arizona had closed at that point.
Okay, because
Arizona can't handle the pure fat burgers like Vegas can.
So did you go there to introduce one of your burgers, or were you there trying their burgers?
Oh no, man! I was just there trying to get a good burger, and it was honestly probably one of the best burgers I've had in my entire life, if not the best.
This is the burger we talked about on a previous show.
It is, and where I was going with it is that I know it's not going to mean much to you two, but what truly, truly impressed me about Nick and his site
is that he's single.
And he won't mean that much. I don't
got
like
to
men.
mention because he's got to hear, since sorting food dudes, I've been mentioned on sites like, CNN, of course, us Three Guys Rant. But
wow, what a dramatic difference between CNN and us.
I just have to throw it in there. But one of them was the James Beard Foundation. That's huge.
What?
The James Beard Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
I was shocked.
What was that?
I was shocked that they would represent bacon as uppity as they are.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I get some weird mentions. Like, Bon Appetit magazine mentioned I made a sandwich that I called it the 100% cheese grilled cheese sandwich. It was fried cheese for the bread and then melted cheese in the middle. And like it got mentioned on the Bon Appetit website. So there's weird, like, kind of snobby, like where you think of like normally snobby websites that link to my stuff, which is hilarious because they're next to like legit like 5-star chefs and stuff, and it's me in my kitchen with a deep fryer and some bacon. And
Now,
it's always funny seeing stuff like that.
Now, Nick, I have a question for you. I mean, first off, it seems legitimate to me because the picture we have of Nick is like a guy that would look like us. Like, I know there's a lot of chefs out there, a lot of people that mess with food.
You calling him fat? Or what?
No. I'm calling him healthy.
Oh, okay.
Because usually when you see certain people, they just don't seem like they eat. Now, number two, the picture that I'm seeing of Nick, is that a hospital shirt? I mean, is it just too much bacon consumption?
That was a Heart Attack Grill. When you walk in, you have to wear scrubs. Like you walk in, and there's all the waitresses are dressed like hot nurses, and they throw hospital scrubs on you. And so that was the Heart Attack Grill picture.
Again, that's not a deal breaker. I'm willing to do a hospital visit if the burger's good enough.
But if you notice, he's got the opening to the back, not like you wear your hospital gowns.
Hey, Nick, I know we're coming down to the wire here. One of the things we have up on screen right now for those that are streaming, this is one of the main reasons also I reached out, is that Arvin, and this is going to sound bad, is an extremely talented smoker. You know, when he smokes pork butt and
I was going to say, are you calling me a chain smoker?
But where I saw this one is I was reading his recipe. He did 2 weaves, grilled it a little bit, then wrapped. Now, was the patty inside, did you start with the patty raw?
Yeah, I pre-cooked the bacon weaves. You're talking about that burger?
The double burger.
Yeah, I pre-cooked the bacon weaves for about 10 minutes in the oven, and then wrapped up the raw patty, and then threw it on the grill. So, I mean, bacon's gonna take longer to cook than the patty, but I mean, it's definitely an experiment. But it turned out pretty good. It was cooked. It ended up being cooked pretty perfectly.
So you have everything down to a science, then, right? How to fold the bacon to make the taco shell, how long to fry it, and so on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always going to depend on like how thick your bacon is or what kind of bacon you're using. But yeah, I mean, you can once you do it enough, you kind of you're all right. I got to throw this on for 5 minutes. You figure it out.
Now, Nick, are you coming out with a bacon cookbook?
I actually have been talking with the publishing company about doing a cookbook, but I have no idea if it's going to happen or not. So.
Well, I know you got 3
taste testers.
Well, I was gonna go with. I was gonna think the other side of 3 people that would buy the book, but sure, we'll take the the tasting.
3 books aren't gonna be. The brother gets free gift certificates. He was showing me that being a food blogger, he came home one day. Hormel sent him 12 free certificates for bacon.
You said cheese state, right? That's not that far.
So I'm just saying, 12 pounds of bacon they sent him.
Yeah, they actually Hormel just sent me a bunch more bacon too. They sent me like 15 more pounds, I think.
Oh,
which is awesome because when you're using 2 pounds of bacon as an experiment to make a double bacon wheat burger, you don't want to be paying $5 a pound for bacon. You want it free.
Absolutely.
There you go.
No, I just got
it adds
texted a
up
question.
after a while, so it's good to get those deals in there like that.
Hey, Nick, somebody just texted into the show. They're asking, what is the best brand of bacon, or what is your favorite one to use?
What is he going to say after he was just
my
talking
favorite, there's a brand from Wisconsin called Newski's. In my opinion, it's the best bacon in the world, but it's a little expensive. I mean, it's definitely quality bacon, but it's also expensive. So I'd say Newski's, but I mean, I'm sure every state has like their, I'm sure if out in California there's a more local bacon that's like their version of Newski's or,
Yeah, no, we don't have that.
No, we have Farmer John.
Oh, really? That sucks, man.
Farmer John's?
I was going to say, Farmer John probably doesn't compare to the bacon he's talking about.
Well, no. Because over there, I mean, that's more of that's bacon country.
Well, what about, is it pancetta or?
Well, yeah, but pancetta is usually chopped up. It doesn't come in strips.
No. Then the other kind,
Okay, I don't have time for you to remember. Hey, Nick, I don't know. I asked you if there was any upcoming events or if you were going to be anywhere or if you had anything you wanted to push. You said no, not really. But I didn't want to hog the whole segment. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about or anything new you're working on with bacon?
There's a new cooking reality show that's going to be on TV starting sometime in June. I have no idea when. Called Deep Fry Masters, and I'm actually competing in the first episode against some other people. It's like Chopped, but with deep fryers instead of ovens. So
what network?
I don't know if you guys want to. I have no idea when it airs, but it's on a channel called Destination America, which is owned by Discovery Channel. So I mean, you can always watch that.
Outstanding. Cool. Well, do me a favor. Please keep in touch. You got my email.
You got his cell phone. You have his address. You have his home number.
You have his picture in lingerie.
You're welcome to dinner. I mean, as long as you bring the bacon.
Yeah, if I'm ever out in California, we're going to hang for sure and grill some stuff.
Let's do that.
Well, the one question you haven't asked him, Nick, how can people get a hold of you?
Thank you.
Online, dudefoods.com, twitter.com/dudefoods, facebook.com/dudefoods.
Okay.
Pretty much covers it all, I think.
Nick, thank you so much for your time. I know it's 3 hours later for you back east, and I appreciate you taking the time. We'll definitely.
Thanks for having me. It was awesome.
And please call us as soon as you know more info about the show. We'd like to talk to you again, and that way we can put it on our links and our sites and make sure all of our listeners can watch you, and we'll be rooting for you after episode 1.
Awesome. That sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Have a good great day. Take care. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good night.
Bye-bye.
So is Wisconsin back east?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not on the West Coast.
It's not in the East Coast.
It's in the Middle Coast, apparently.
There's a Middle Coast?
Sure, it's the same coast as Texas.
You're geographically impaired, right? The other day I heard you tell this numbnuts that New England is a state. When the hell did New England become a state?
Yeah, Phil.
Listen to the Three Guys Rant on KCAA 1050 AM, NBC News Radio. We'll be right back after the break.
Call the Three Guys Rant now.
Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The Three Guys Rant.
We supply the words. You paint the picture. AM 1050 KCAA.
Hi, I'm Paul Lane, host of the KCAA Morning Show, and I'd like to take a few seconds to tell you about pollen bursts. You may not know, but I've been confined to a wheelchair for over 20 years, and I've always looked for ways to increase my energy, mental clarity, and just feel good. Well, I found it in pollen bursts. It's natural, delicious, and easy to take, and I think you should try some too. To find out more, email me at paul@kcaaradio.com. That's paul@kcaaradio.com. Hey, join me so we can burst together.
Theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4199. We are the Three Guys Rant, coming to you live every Thursday from 5 to 6.
You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.thethreeguysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break, and Arvin's texting over there, and Mike's going to bring us our next topic because they want me to shut the hell up.
All right. My next topic is Arvin. No, just kidding.
Well, that's already a headline super hitter right there.
No, I don't know if you guys caught on the news. It's been around for about a week now about the Japanese prime minister. He's in hot water because he made a comment about the fact that I don't know if you guys knew during World War II, Japan had what they call comfort women. And it was about 200,000 women, mainly from China, Taiwan, and other countries in the region that were apparently kind of forced into prostitution to
forced. Hold on. When you're
allegedly.
Okay, there's no such thing as kind of forced. They were forced.
Oh, forced.
Forced.
I'm sorry. I thought he said forest. It's the accent, man. It's the accent.
No, easy forced. Now I said it.
Yeah. Okay, Gump. Continue.
But you know.
Yeah, nobody's home in that hit over there.
I was going to say that's your brain calling, asking if.
So, they were there to entertain the Japanese troops. You know.
So far, I'm seeing nothing wrong with the topic.
And the guy was saying,
you understand though that again, your definition of entertain is slightly askew.
Hey, they are called comfort women. Okay. They're there to comfort you.
You understand that if recently during the holidays you had seen Django?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. One of your favorite women in the world, Kerry Washington.
Oh yeah.
She played a comfort woman.
Okay.
Okay, that was her role in the movie.
By the way, that is what they call prostitutes in Japan.
Comfort woman?
Comfort women.
So what I'm saying is,
well, I'd all day long I'd be like, comfort me, woman.
Okay. Comfort women were not entertainers. They were forced to perform a service.
Okay,
so I'm just trying to help you before we get any more hate mail.
No, I'm just saying. Remember, that's Arvin at rantradionetwork.com.
Hey, would you stop doing that?
I'm just saying, you know, he's in hot water, but to me, it's like what he's saying has kind of merit.
What was
what he's saying is his statement is that, you know,
there was merit.
Okay, hear me out.
I don't even know what the statement is, but I'm gonna see. I'm with
what
the
it
man.
is. Okay, he's talking about the soldiers were out there. You know, there was some fierce fighting in World War II, and that when they were out from the front, they needed to relax. They needed to be comforted. So these women were there to provide them that comfut that they needed to keep fighting.
When they're out
and other countries, including the United States, they had legal brothels on military bases, so that the soldiers could be comforted as well.
Well, wasn't that like Biloxi Blues? Didn't they do that in Biloxi Blues?
Right. So all I'm saying is there's a point to the fact that when you're deployed for that long, maybe being comforted is not such a bad thing.
So let me get this straight, okay? So after they bomb Pearl Harbor,
right,
and we go to war with them, we win.
Because we nuked the crap out of them.
Okay, be that as it may.
Said like a proud American.
You're saying
that's right.
That it was okay that 200,000 women were forced into.
Okay, but
they weren't American women.
Indentured servitude. So because they're not Americans, that makes them lesser people, and that's okay. Arvin at thethreeguysrant.com and Mike at thethreeguysrant.com.
All I'm saying is that, okay, he's
gentlemen,
got a point.
for every gentleman that agrees, it's Phil at thethreeguysrant.com.
I'm not saying that we should force women to perform these roles nowadays.
That's right.
But if there are women that are willing to provide those services for our troops, okay, they're not being forced.
Hold on.
They consider themselves patriotic women, and they want to go out there and entertain our troops. What is wrong with that?
All I'm going to say is you're right, Mikey. They shouldn't be forced because they should feel obligated to want to be comfort women.
Wow.
You
Okay,
know,
again, Arvin at the
you
Three
gotta
Guys Rant. That was a strong statement coming from
anything I've told you?
now, Mike at the threeguysrant.com.
Don't you think,
son? You started off. So let me get this straight. You are acknowledging that you're okay with what transpired during World War II?
I'm not talking about I'm okay with that. I said that is an idea worth exploring for the future. And I said not forcing them. Now, why is it that if we send our men and women overseas to serve, they're patriotic, but
is that even a week for Mikey or
yeah, pretty much.
But
pretty much.
if we send some patriotic women that's what they wanted to do, serve their country by entertaining the troops. What's wrong with that?
I just have one question. Now, Mikey was in active duty. He was in that part of the world, or some part of the world over there.
I would love me some comforting.
And I was gonna say, don't most of your war stories end with a comfort woman?
Can I just tell you that we're gonna chalk this up to Mikey's PTSD?
It's better than his PTA, but okay.
Wow. Well, I mean, the number of STDs that he probably came back with.
What does my PPSD have to do with it?
Because your PP was involved.
Can we move past that topic, please?
All I'm saying is,
please
don't hate the man. It all happened before he was even born, because he's only like 46 years old.
Please.
So leave him alone. There's, that's a business. Halliburton got into the business of providing contractor services for the troops overseas, security.
Was Comfort Women one of them?
We could start our own service.
What are we going to send Phil the Fluffer out to the Middle East?
We call it Comfort USA.
You know what? It doesn't sound completely moronic.
Can we please move on?
You know how many women are in prison? And we tell them, look, we'll commute your sentence if you do a tour in Afghanistan being a comfort woman for our troops.
Okay, this train wreck needs to stop. Can we please get off and go on to the next one?
All right, man. I need some comforting right now. How come Alan gets his own comfort women in the booth and we don't?
Wow. All right.
Because that's Scotty over there.
We were going to talk about...
Wait. Before you know, because I know that we're coming down to the end. In talking about leaders of countries, I want to talk about Krispy Kreme over in New York.
He's a leader of a country. What country is that?
Well, he's running not the
Cream Domium?
No. What's his name?
I'm leaving.
No. What's his name? The guy is in New York, New Jersey, running for 2016.
Chris Christie?
Chris Christie. Yeah, I call him Krispy Kreme. Now, I know that recently it's been said that he did the lap band to try to run for president.
That's not why he
That's
did
not
it.
what he
Okay.
says.
No. I know, but there are speculations that he wants to slim down for 2016 to try to improve his chances. The more I thought about it, the more wow, he is a big guy. He's like 2-3 Baracks. Now, after the more I thought about it, do we really want somebody running the free country that, if that is the case, if that is why he did it, that he just took the easy way out? Because it almost seems lazy as opposed to actually trying to lose some of the weight.
I'm sorry. Alan, put the picture of us back up. Do you not see the three of us?
I'm not trying to run America. I know I'm lazy.
You're saying the easy way out.
Having surgery is not easy. I mean, there's complications.
There is no.
Wait, hold on. Let me share with you something real quick because I read up on it over the weekend because it's funny. A similar question came up, and I looked into it. The downside of what he did.
Oh, I'm sure there's all kinds of.
No, but I mean, just in terms of, they were talking about people who, let's say you like ice cream and you want a fudgesicle. Based on whatever surgery he had, he can't even have an entire fudgesicle during the first 90 days. Because it'll be too much and he'll start throwing up.
Right.
There's all the leakage problems. There's all the...
Arvin knows all about leakage.
What do you call it?
That's why he wears man-pawns.
Itchy booty syndrome?
The explosive gas.
Okay. The IBS?
Yeah, all the stuff that's going to go with it. And then again, if the guy enjoyed his
now,
Krispy
is that
Kreme-
only? But is that only for the first 90 days?
Now, is that him when he was young?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not just the first 90 days. I mean, it's the first 90 days is the adjustment period, but they talk about how this really does become a lifestyle change. So where I disagree with Darvin is that I don't think it's the easy way out.
Right, and then how much can somebody who has that done can really eat afterwards?
Very little. And I mean very little.
Well, again,
How do they get all their nutrients?
A lot of it is in the pills. They start taking a lot of
start taking pills?
And what happens is, I think if I read correctly, after about 6 to 9 months, then you can take a little bit more food and maybe, take some fish, other things where you can get your nutrients from the vegetables and some of the other. But, I don't think it was the easy way out there, brother.
So, if you think about it, there is no physical effort behind it. That's all I'm saying. It's almost like...
bro, with as big as the brother is, and he's got to go because that hits, I'll tell you what.
Really?
But you see, here's the thing.
Look at that.
Yeah,
See?
but here's the thing. I don't understand. What would be the problem if you try to run for president, being the current weight that he is right now? I mean, does that mean that
Because
they're only going to attack him on his weight?
You're probably so, but you got to think he's also going to be the image of America. And walk
down the street. Look
the
at the
majority
image
of the
of
world
America.
already
Looks like
thinks
him.
we're a bunch of
Look at him.
fatties.
That's America right there.
I agree. So is that really the image we want to portray to the rest of the world?
That's the image we have. So we can only portray the image that we already have.
No, but
we're a bunch of fat slobs over here.
So if we base it on Barack, they're going to think that everybody's a darker shade of brown?
No, but I think you're right. Ari. That would become the mother of all distractions. They're going to start saying, is he healthy enough? Can he live? Because that was one of the things they used to put with Cheney. Remember how they were always saying that nobody wanted him as president because the guy was one stroke away from dying.
I know that. Easy. Everywhere he went, he had an ambulance and paramedics and people following him because he could die at any moment.
Correct.
And
but he was VP. Okay, so
he was a heartbeat away from the presidency.
Okay, I understand that. So if
and then you have numbnuts running the country who crashed his mountain bike and then choked on a pretzel and then near killed himself. So he was close. He was close.
What are we talking about? We're not talking about Barack, are you?
Wow.
We really
need to get you up to speed, brother.
There's been 2 elections since then, bro.
All right. I got nothing.
So, I mean, it's one of those things, man. I think it would be bad. It would suck if this guy decides to run, doesn't lose the weight, and the only thing that the opponent goes after is his weight. I think it would turn off a lot of the country, and he would probably win.
But it would still detract. And I agree with Arvin that. And I think it's a positive thing that he's doing. And to your point, fine, you call it an easy way out. I just think, if he's going to set an example or he's telling people, okay, look, I'm willing to embrace it and deal with it.
But again, it's not setting an example because he's did a procedure that most people can't even afford in this country. So I don't think it's setting an example. Again, I think it comes back to the easy way out, in my opinion.
Again, I'm not going to argue with you on that one because that is your perception.
Not everybody can run half marathons and do CrossFit and triathlons like you do to lose all the weight you've lost, man.
Man, with the amount of food I consume, I got to stay active like that, man.
I know. Your body's a furnace.
Oh, it does. It is blowing chunks out the rear, too.
You're the only human being who's qualified to have a cat converter up your butt.
All right. So this next segment is going to be brought to you by Piara Pizza, with 3 locations in the Inland Empire, near the OC, and more coming soon.
I actually saw one today.
A Piara Pizza?
And
Piara
it was
Pizza,
delicious.
Were you always home of the $5 large? 1 topping. And
you want to say how much the pizza is?
I said $5.
Oh. My home is the home of the free large.
This is the 3 Guys Rant on NBC News Radio, KCAA 1050 AM. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And you can listen to us every Thursday at 2 p.m. right here on KCAA Radio. What do we talk about, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
And we dance a whole lot. In fact, if you want to watch us every day, you can go to AaronandKellyLive.com. That's AaronandKellyLive.com.
Check it out.
Hi, I'm Paul Lane, host of the KCAA Morning Show, and I'd like to take a few seconds to tell you about pollen bursts. You may not know, but I've been confined to a wheelchair for over 20 years, and I've always looked for ways to increase my energy, mental clarity, and just feel good. Well, I found it in pollen bursts. It's natural, delicious, and easy to take, and I think you should try some too. To find out more, email me at paul@kcaaradio.com. That's paul@kcaaradio.com. Hey, join me so we can burst together.
Thank you, Inland Empire, for listening to KCAA Radio.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back for the final segment. For those of you that have stuck around all
Already?
this time, we appreciate it.
Already? People don't want us to go, man. I've been getting all these texts.
They'd like you to talk more about comfort women?
Yep. They're saying, oh, hold on. Here's one. Mike, that was a great idea. Where do I sign up? You see? Mike, sign me up. I'm telling you.
Before we talk about the
Mike,
box
sign me and my
office
sister up.
Wow. I just wanted to, give a quick shout out again to all the folks in Oklahoma. They had a few tornadoes touch down over there today. So,
wow, so it's nonstop.
Well,
hopefully not as bad as...
hopefully not as bad, but it is time. So, again, if for those of you that have been thinking about giving to the Red Cross or donating to anybody in OK, they're definitely going to need a little bit more of it.
You know what? I have a question. I know today and yesterday I keep hearing that we
you know when you have a question, you can just ask it. You don't have to just every time say,
if you
I have a
shut up
question.
so I can ask it, then I can ask it. What I was trying to say is I keep hearing that we should be better prepared and we should prepare for the next time and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. How exactly do you prepare without physically moving from that part of the country?
You build a storm shelter and make sure it's stocked with food and water and...
Yeah, so if you're underground, then you come up, your house is gone. You got to start all over again.
Did you not hear him say you stock it with food and water? Again, it's called preparation. It's not
Right,
saying
so
that
you
it's the ultimate answer.
So your house is gone, but you hopefully you have your family with you, and house is a house, man.
Yeah, for some members of my family, I'd rather have the house.
Well, okay, at least you don't want to be near your family members. Alan, can you put up the picture, Baby 59, for those of you that are watching the news this week? This one was a wild one. There was a newborn baby who slipped through the drain of a squat toilet in China.
Now, did they determine whether it was just an accidental birth, or did she try to...
No, they're saying that, again, they've as of this morning, they're saying that it doesn't look like they're going to have any charges against her, that they believe it was an accidental birth, and that, I guess the way the toilets are set up over there, you squat over the toilet.
Right.
The lady felt a pain. She said the baby came sliding out and went down the hole.
But then, I don't recall reading that she was the one who alerted authorities. I thought it was somebody else who saw the baby's foot.
Well, okay, there's been like 4 versions. Somebody said they heard crying in the pipe. She says that she alerted authorities because that she saw that, she had cleaned up the mess, and then somebody saw the foot. So when the person she's renting the room from saw the foot, she called authority. There's been like 4 or 5 versions, and that she didn't even claim it was hers until the authorities pressed her further. And so they're saying that there may be no charges. They haven't said whether or not they're going to give her back the kid.
Now, this was an amazing rescue by those firemen over there, man.
That was wild.
It took, a couple of hours?
Yeah, because they had to cut the baby out, and then they had to break away those PVC pipes, and that's some heavy-duty stuff.
Now, is the baby's still alive?
Yeah.
Baby's good to go, healthy.
Baby's going to go healthy.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling him Baby 59, because he was put in incubator number 59 at a local Chinese hospital.
Oh, I was thinking that had happened 58 times before. Your way's better. Your way's better.
All right. So anyway, the good news is the baby is fine. There have been several people trying to adopt him, but I was just going with, you wonder what's the mindset of the mother.
Now, hold on. I'm getting a text here from Angelina. She's on her way to China right now. She's going to adopt it. Brad is going to join her over there.
I don't even want to touch that.
Is there automatic suction on these squat toilets?
No.
It's gravity.
It's gravity fed.
So the holes are literally that big right out of the gate.
Yes.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's probably what, a 6-inch pipe?
4?
Yeah, somewhere 4 to 6. It's a pretty big pipe. But
I mean, a newborn is tiny.
Yeah. It
right.
was,
but it was amazing.
Yeah.
It really was. But they show pictures after the fact. He's in the incubator. He looks healthy, pink, good color, and eating.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that for anybody who's been following it, the update this afternoon is the baby's doing well and healthy, I should say.
And he's doing healthy too.
That's just as bad as you saying have fun on a plane.
You know what, dude? I know. And if he's listening, I'm sure he's laughing at me. I got a couple other things, but before we talk about
there we go, in the incubator.
Alan, can you pull up the pictures of the new cars? This one is for Arvin.
Is this product of the week? Ooh, is that a Bugatti?
That's a Bugatti, but not just a Bugatti, Arvin.
Wait, does that say Transformers 4?
Yeah, baby! Right here, show
Really?
some love.
Oh, that is
That
awesome.
is going to be the new cast member, a 1,200 horsepower Bugatti Grand Sport Vitesse with $2.4 million.
So they got 200 more horses into this car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do they eat?
And this is the new Optimus Prime, courtesy of Western Star. It's not going to be a Freightliner this time.
I do like it. I just don't know about the exhaust in the back. But
Well,
it is cool.
I think that they souped him up a little bit. So for those of you that don't know, like Mike, this is Optimus Prime, and he's leader of the Autobots.
And for those of you who don't know, if you're not streaming, you don't know what we're looking at.
But that Bugatti is spectacular. So let's talk about the weekend box office. It was no surprise. Arvin and I talked about it. Fast and Furious 6 just decimated the crowd.
I thought it was good.
What's the attraction, man? I don't follow those. I don't get those movies, man.
I'm sorry. Unless there's somebody called Debbie in the title of your movies, I know you're not interested.
Okay, so what's your point?
So just sit there in the corner quietly while the grown folks
Bro,
talk.
I got to tell you, man, the action in this one was awesome. They did a very, very nice job with the storyline. Wasn't lame.
See, that's what I said. There was actually a storyline to this one.
Yeah, but I also heard that the action was just too out of this world that you can,
No such thing. Damn it. The Rock was there, and so was Vin Diesel. There was no way it was over the top.
I do got to say, I think, yeah, we'll go with that. That this movie actually kind of put The Rock in a different light. Because he always looks like he's pissed off and he's trying to run into walls in most of his movies, except for the Disney movies. But here they actually kind of made him more human and not so much like a robot.
So they softened him up a little bit.
Well, did you see
in a
G.I.
weird
Joe?
way. It's kind of hard for me to explain how they did it, but kind of, yeah.
Well, did you see G.I. Joe earlier this year?
Yeah.
Same thing. I think he did an excellent job in that one also, where he was more of a team player.
Right.
So no, I again, Fast and Furious was number 1 at the box office.
I think his best role by far was the one when he was the Tooth Fairy.
Again, I said outside of Disney.
The Hangover Part 3. Arvin, did you see that?
I was going to, and I've avoided it like the play because everybody I've asked that's seen it says it's the worst movie that's been out.
You saw it?
Yeah, we went and saw. I mean, again, this was a heavy movie weekend. We saw that one. It came in second. I'm with Arvin. I mean, I'm glad it's over. So Star Trek Into the Darkness.
Go from number 2 to number 38 because
like
it just sucked so bad.
Yeah, Star Trek Into the Darkness. We saw that, and that was similar. I mean, the story was a little disheveled. It was kind of disheartening to see them pick up the series. Remember Wrath of Khan? Mm-hmm. Well, okay, this kind of was in that light. Special effects.
Was Ricardo Montalban in there?
No, sir.
Oh.
No, he was not. But and then Epic was number 4. Iron Man was number 3, rounding out your top 5. But where I was bringing it up is because Arvin has been talking about one of the movies that's coming up, and it's sad how the media beats everything up. They're saying After Earth, the new Will Smith movie that's going to be out this weekend.
That it's a good thing he has a singing career?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying that this is supposed to be a trilogy, and they're saying that Fast and Furious 6 is going to kill it over the weekend.
Does that mean there's going to be
3? 5 more then?
Yes, 5 more. 5 more.
And this one is him and his son, right?
Him and his son. Yeah. So now, the reason I wanted to bring that up is, so they're projecting it'll be lucky to hit 30 million this weekend.
Yeah, but you know critics, man.
No,
watch it do 50, 60 million.
But I think a lot of it is based on the marketing they do before the movie. I haven't seen a lot for it. So based on that, I don't expect it to do very well.
Well, I wasn't crazy about the premise, but we'll see what happens. And what was funny is I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures. I didn't have Alan put it up.
So
but,
is this like a non-blue people Avatar movie? That's kind of comes off to me.
That's how it comes across to me also. So yeah, I don't know.
It comes to me as they're the last 2 people left on Earth.
Well, no, they come back to Earth.
Or they come back to Earth.
Yeah, because apparently one of the clips says that they left Earth 40 years ago, 80 years ago or something, and they crash landed back on Earth. So they were somewhere else. But over the weekend, I guess, is it Kylie Jenner? Yeah, the cute young daughter.
Right.
Went on a date with Jaden Smith in New York. And, they're going to Nobu, which I think is, what's his name, that famous actor's restaurant.
Oh, yeah, that really narrows it
No, he was
down.
in The Godfather, forgive me, part 2.
Al Pacino?
No, the other one.
Robert Redford?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
No, Redford. I think he owns Nobu. Anyway, they were going to dinner at Nobu, and what was so funny is that Jaden showed up wearing a full-on Iron Man costume.
I'm sorry, I almost had some leakage right now.
I'm telling you.
Mask and all?
Mask and all.
Wow.
Mask and all. It was...
And you know what's amazing, too? Talking about Jaden Smith, he wants to be emancipated.
Right.
And apparently...
Arvin, what does that mean?
And
It means divorce from his parents?
Excellent.
So does that mean that he won't get parent money anymore?
No, it doesn't mean divorce from your parents. It means that they... in the eyes of the courts and the law, you're not considered an adult.
Right. Yeah, that
and
can be
his
good.
parents are giving him the blessing.
Now, I was recently at an event where the daughter was there. Willow Smith?
Yeah.
I think the parents are great. I think the parents are grounded. I think there's almost like something wrong with the kids. Like maybe
Well, when you show up
they just
to a
have
date
too much freedom. I think
wearing
Iron
Man costume. There's got to be something a little bit wrong.
All right, let's move on to the last topic before we run out of time, guys.
You better hurry. Do we have time?
I guess that's out of time.
Oh man!
Teaser for the next show. Teaser
all
for
I
the
want
next
to say
show.
is, congrats to all the kids in the spelling bee. We'll talk about the words next week.
And remember, Arvin at rantradionetwork.com where we want to complain. And this is the Three Guys Rant. We'll be back next week. Same time, same channel.
Tell me something in Puerto Rican.
No se vayan, regresen.